up, guys? It's your girl, No Face, No Case here. And anything you need, your girl gonna read. Yeah. So, as you can tell by the title of the screen, we're about to do a social media influencer reading for EKANE and Chris. If you don't know about EKANE and Chris, they are somewhat, maybe like a Krishan and Blueface, so a toxic couple. Sometimes they're a loving couple, but we know them to be toxic. And they have kids together. They're TikTok famous. And yeah, so I think they're currently not together or seeing other people. I don't know what's going on. So we're going to see what's going on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you can know when I go live. Okay? Let me tell you something, child. I ain't showing my face today because EK ain't finna rap about my wig. You trying to read over there, but your wig looking like you need a new hair. Oh, hell no, bitch. You ain't finna get on me. So I'm gonna just no face, no case today. And let's get on this. Okay. Let me read in peace now, EK. Damn. You do your job, let me do mine. Plus, you can get a little tea. All right, here we go. For EKANE and Chris. EKANE and Chris. TikTok influencers. Alright, I found overall energy between these two when it comes to love, or let's do overall energy when it comes to love between EKANE and Chris. What's their overall energy between the two when it comes to love? Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust could be the overall energy. And anything else between these two? Attraction. So when it comes to love, trust, maybe it calls for them to try to trust the situation. Okay. Also, there could be a romantic love attraction between the two. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. They do look like they be having fun. They've been together for a long time. So, what's the overall energy between these two, or how do they feel mutually about each other? Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. So between the two, they feel mutually that they could be obsessed with each other, could be codependent towards each other. That's why they keep running back to each other. Possession, controlling, yeah. Has a block, but something keep getting in the way, and restraint from these two. So it could be a love sick, but so sick of love songs. Look, karmic relationship at the bottom. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment lessons, letting go and loving you. Oh my goodness, it seems so hard. I try hard to find it. Who's listening to the damn songs? Here I go, sounding like a jukebox. No way I can deny it. How does EKANE truly feel about Chris currently? How does EKANE truly feel about Chris currently? Holy Spirit, we must agree on what you want us to know and see for EKANE. See. So we have girl talk, photograph. Okay. Are they married? Because this came out too. Wedding rings and the golden mirror. These I'll read these two, but this what fell on the table. If y'all hear noise in the background, that's my son. So girl talk is how she could feel about Chris. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So she can be out, trying to have fun with her friends, talking, you know, living single, trying to move on, live in the moment. But it seemed like she could be still missing him. Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. She could still want it though. That's why they probably got this trust, because this situation is calling for Faith. It's like I wanted to work out, but I just don't know. They codependent to each other. Like, even though they're away from each other, they're still missing each other. Even though they're trying to move on, it's like their energy possibly could be still pulling each other, and the memories of them. Okay, now the side notes that came out is wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Okay, she looked at this as deep, okay, or literally marriage. The golden mirror, though, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So it's like torn in between the two. It's like I love you, but it's so much other fuck shit here. Like I'm trying to move on, but it's kind of pulling me too. Alright? So, what about Chris? How does he feel about EKANE? Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for a union. So he feels like he could be, I don't know if he's preparing for a new union, or he could be wanting to ascend with her. Okay? Prepare for a union between the two. Tell me more on how he feels about EKANE. How does Chris feels about EKANE, the runner? Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to your ego. So if she's trying to like move on or something like that, or he could be trying to move on or whatever, but okay, so if she's trying to move on, he feels that she's running away, like she's listening to her ego, like she's a runner in this codependent. Remember, it's a codependent relationship. Like you trying to run and leave away from this, he sees her as that. Okay, he may even see her moving on. Now, if it's him trying to, he want to be with her, but he's trying to leave or run from this situation. Okay, what's the most recent future that's going to come about that you want them to know and see between these two? So, separation, love call, and twin flame. See, I'm going to see one though. Near future for these two that you want them to know. Let's see. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Okay, the dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Finding out things coming to the light. Adapt, change, and heal. So somebody might try to like heal from this situation possibly. Or heal within them. Might find out some things. Okay, somebody wants to make healthy choices. Maybe this is between the two. Okay. Alright, so let's see what's going on. What's going on between these two right now? EKANE and Chris. What's going on between these two right now? Breakup. So ending. So they're going through a breakup. What else do we need to know about these two? Sex, good time. But they may still have sex, or there could be some sex. Ooh, they got it twice. There could be some sex. I don't know if they may be having sex around with other people, but I feel like these two could be still having sex, even though there could be a breakup or that's coming up. The addiction word is popping out again. Addiction is right here. That's the overall energy mutually. Tell me more. What else is between these two? Look at them. They fucking marriage. EKANE have that. Magnetic attraction and passion. Girl, please. How y'all gonna break up and still be hunching? That ain't no breakup. Y'all still hunching. Look, sex, good time, finances, future, addiction after that. Girl, bye. Sit down. We may hear something about them getting married or them coming back again, the sacred union. What's coming up for these two? They trip me out. Healing and releasing. There go that stuff again. Releasing how? Healing and releasing how, Holy Spirit, for these two. Home and foundation. Okay, so they may try to like get it back together. So there may be some makeup sex for their home and foundation. So this could be healthy choices in the near future. Adapt, change, and heal. So maybe hopefully they could be trying to change and heal their situation. We're gonna see. But I don't feel like if they're broken up right now, they're gonna have sex again and they're gonna make up again. Okay. Hey guys. Okay, what else is coming up for these two? What else is coming up for EKANE and Chris? So I just seen this. Competition to other women. There it is again. So see, it is twice right here. Competition to other women. Uh-oh. And so if they got married, oh my goodness, these two right here. Why is competition to other women here between these two? That's coming up. EKANE and Chris. Family security. I wonder what she found out about a baby. We got wedding and baby. We got wet marriage. And we got a family here. We got a family somewhere else too. So remember, it's like we're going to heal. We're going to make up, make healthy choices. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to speak on the outcome just yet because it's looking a little bit iffy. These two might separate and go and try to move forward. I don't know. We're going to see. But wedding, secret child, allegedly. I don't know. I just seen that right there. She might find out about another woman. So, remember she had marriage and narcissist. So, on the side, when we had got that. So, it's maybe she felt like, damn, I fell for the narcissist again. Like, he even married me. Because, you know, narcissists will go so far as to marry you and still fuck around and do the same bullshit. After gaslighting you. Tell me more. What is Chris doing with to EKANE? Divine time and believing in the right time. So he's trying to believe in the right time between the two because he feels her as maybe running social media, keeping tabs. He's keeping tabs on her. Okay. What's his most likely outcome with EKANE that you want? What's Chris' most likely outcome with EKANE? What's Chris' most likely outcome with EKANE? Unexpected all of a sudden. What? Fears and afraid. Ooh, don't pick up me. EKANE don't get me. Fears and afraid. What you're fearful and afraid for? Christopher. Compromise, make changes. Future, finances, mind on the money. So he might be scared about the changes. Or if there will be compromise or changes, and he could be worried about his finances, future, or his mind on the money. Or he can be scared, afraid about having to make change in the future, about his future. Okay, what he possibly expected or something to happen. Good morning, what's up? Let's see, what's the outcome with Chris working in the future? The devil. So he's still addicted and obsessed, toxic, possibly. Like he's codependent to her. He's still stuck on her. And this could be still toxic, abusive behavior, but still tied to each other. It could be sex too. They're gonna have sex again. Okay, let's see what's going on with EKANE. What's EKANE's outcome with Christopher? Damn. I think this too many. Hold on. Let me try that again. What's EKANE's near future outcome? Single, not in a relationship. So yeah, she may leave him. And he view her as that. But he's still like, I don't know. Like he's afraid, like what should this it happened? Like, is my future, you know, gone? Or maybe here's the finances hell. Like, I might have to make a change. Like, he keeping tab. He believing in the right time that maybe it can happen again. But this near future. Well, tell me more about EKANE. Near future outcome with Chris. Gambling, taking a chance. Why is gambling taking a chance here? Why is gambling taking a chance here for EKANE? When it comes to Chris. Shapeshifter, mimicking. So she feel like it's gambling dealing with him. It's a gamble because shapeshifter mimicking. She may feel like he putting on. You know what I'm saying? And she'll be hurt or in agonizing pain because that outcome isn't good anyways. Clarify the outcome for Chris. I mean for EKANE with Chris. So yeah, the Temperance in reverse. I just feel like it says imbalance, excess, extremes, overindulgence, alcoholism, addiction. They're gonna word again. Self-healing, realignment. So I think she's just like, no, I'm done with like this. It has to stop. Like, I have no more in me to go through with this with you. Like, I don't feel like it's safe. Tell me more. Yeah, she's gonna give that up. Self-development, perfectionism, misdirected activity. So who's getting married? So what is, well, I don't know. So what is EKANE's future looking like with love? Okay, self-respect, self-confident, introverted, selfishness, jealousy, insecurities. But I don't feel like, that's not what it's giving me. I feel like it's going to be her, I feel like it's going to be her focusing on her single life. These are most likely, let me do it again. What's her love life like near future? EKANE, the sun. So she'll be fine. Innocence, joy, success, optimism. I feel like she's just going to be about herself, you know, self-confidence, self-respect, selflessness. Like, I'm not dealing with that. Like, maybe she's putting up some standards and shit. And she's going to enjoy it, like her. She's like, I'm not open to anybody. I'm like, I don't know. It's not like I'm not open to anybody, but like, I don't know. I can't really say it, but she's going to enjoy it. So what about Christopher? His outcome in love. 10 of Pentacles. So he may have a family. Some more. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. And I see money here. He might end up having a family and money. Finances, future, mind on the money. I wonder if there's a side. See, because we got competition. And then, competition to other woman family. So he might have another family. He might end up having another family, a family on the side. EKANE might find out about it. What lies beneath Chris and EKANE that's representing this story, Holy Spirit? So does Chris have another family or will? And somebody's gonna have money though. Does Chris have another family? So they will come back around. They're broken up or whatever, but I feel like there will be a time where they will have another sex, have some more sex, knowing they fucked up. So he know that he fucked up. Look, sexual protection. So he could have did something. What secret is Chris hiding from EKANE? Envy. He could envy her. Anything about their love life that he's hiding? I hate nothing about you, but he hate nothing about her. Okay, even though he may have some envy, but he like love you type shit. Maybe he envy in certain stuff. I don't know. Let me see. What secret is Christopher hiding from EKANE? Ghosts. Having Oh, leaving behind, disappearing, cold, no contact. So somebody could be ghosting. He could be thinking about ghosting her. Extreme harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions. So he might be thinking about ghosting her, leaving her. And what about, what secret is EKANE hiding from Chris? Single. So she wants to be single. It keeps talking about her wanting to be single. Good morning. Independent freedom from attachment available today. So she wants to get out of this. She want to make healthier choices in her life. I think both of them are going to do that. And they're going to just maybe start different lives. Will they try again? Yes, I am predicting sex. But there could be even something about marriage or just getting back together. Or somebody finds out about another family or another relationship, possibly, allegedly. And that's why she's like, you know what? I'm just going to leave. You a narcissist. Like, see, blinded. Searching for answer. Blinded to the truth. Watching you online. Wanting to know. See, a gamble. It keeps talking about a gamble when it comes to her. So tell me more about what secret she's hiding from Chris. What else that she could be hiding from Chris? Holy Spirit, you almost have to read it. What secret could... Lesson learned. Is this still going? So yeah, I'm predicting this, that, you know, she's trying to move on. Why is EKANE trying to move on? Like, so he's thinking about cutting her off, leaving this behind, going no contact, you know, just ending this. Some type of secret. And then she's like, I'm thinking the same thing, single. You know, but there's a addiction here, or it says has a block or restraint. Oh. Why is EKANE wanting to leave Chris or be single? Oh, well, it says uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable hunger for pleasure. Now, I don't know if she's saying like that's what she wants, but I think this could be maybe that's what's going on with him. And I don't know. Anything else? Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatible, irreconcilable. Anything else on why she want to leave him? Influences, others involved, third parties, intervention and manipulation. So other things could be involved, other people could be involved. What lies beneath the EKANE versus Chris? I'm all in their business. I'm putting it out of their business. Bugaboo. Oh. You made me want to close my page out the window. You're a bugaboo. You're bugging what you're bugging. Who you bugging me? Yeah, you know it ain't cool. Ooh. No. Okay. What about... So why does Chris want to leave EKANE? Dating. Dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, one night stands. He talking to somebody else. He fucking with somebody else. Anything else? Risky. Yep. And he could be like actually having sex, and that's why she's like, I'm done. Like, you got something too much going on or something. I don't know. Protection. Or he could see this about her. She doing this. I don't know who's doing what. Unprotected sex, sexual desires. Sexual disease, partner. Something on my card. Unsafe decisions, being too risky, and dating. Somebody doing something. And he got the devil card too, so he can be really being toxic, doing the most. He could be having sex. It says shadow self, attachment, addictions, restrictions, sexuality, temptations, seductive, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, and toxicity. Remember he had that card on what he'll do when he get where he came? So, I think this should be over. What does he want to say to her? They're making the right choice by, you know, trying to be healthier and make the right decision. Because they both realize that You know, it's addictive and codependent. Okay. Alright, so what does Chris want to say to EKANE? I'm planning to make my return, but because I ruined this, I have to think of a way to come towards you. So he's planning on making his return towards her. And he knows he messed up, but he's thinking of a way to come towards her. This shit is too toxic. I'm out. I can't take it anymore. Let's just move on and see other people. He might say that. See, it's a coming back around just to say this shit is too toxic. Like, they are realizing every time they try, it's just too fucking toxic. What about EKANE? What she want to say? I get so nervous around you. Really? Damn, look how beautiful or handsome you are. Why would you want someone like me? I can't believe your minds. Okay, we're going to do this over. Maybe she say that, but I can hear her say, yeah, the fuck. Okay, let me do it. I found out you was fucking my friend, low down dirty bitch. How dare you? I knew I couldn't trust you. I will get my revenge. So she could have found out about him messing around with somebody that she knows, or just messing around with somebody and saying, I knew I couldn't trust you. I know it's crazy for me to be your lover, but I'm really jealous of you. I'm your biggest hater. Your light shines too bright for me. So they could be a little jealous for each other. I think because I just seen through sickness as hell. She really wants to be married to him though. Or did, or they are, but I don't know. I think it's just too much. That's their advice, and then I'm going. I'm doing this. That was a long reading. They got a lot of information out of me. If you want to be nosy, allegedly. Alright, what's their advice? I want one, please. One, please. What is Christopher and EKANE advice? You don't want to call him Christopher EKANE? My bad. What? Okay, balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. This person sucks ass. No, I'm just saying. They actually good, but I don't got time for that shit. Tell me what's up. What's advice for EKANE when it comes to this relationship with Chris? Pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. So pay attention to the signs. You ain't crazy. And what about Chris? What's his advice for EKANE? His advice for EKANE. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. So we had got that something about the future, but we'll see. All right, you guys. That is the reading. That is the reading. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.